Ozzy Osbourne still wants to collaborate with Paul McCartney, even though the latter doesn't seem inclined to make it happen. Speaking during a new episode of his SiriusXM show Ozzy Speaks, the musician, 76, opened up about his interactions with the Beatles bassist, noting that working with the legendary musician is high on his list of to-dos. When the show's co-host, Billy Morrison, asked Osbourne who his dream collaborator would be, it took the Black Sabbath frontman a total of 1 second to respond with Paul McCartney. However, Osbourne quickly added, "I would be honored, but I couldn't." Morrison doubled down on Osbourne's hesitancy to duet, asking, "Why not? Put it out into the universe. You never know." Osbourne then recalled meeting McCartney in 2001, saying, "He's a really nice man." I was like, "Grrr." This is not the first time that Osbourne has brought up his affinity for McCartney and the Beatles. In fact, in a previous print interview that the former did with Heat magazine, as reported by Far Out magazine, he noted that he once pleaded with McCartney, 83, to play bass on one of his songs. "Meeting Paul McCartney was fucking phenomenal," Osbourne shared with Heat. "I was in the studio at the same time as him and tried to get him to play bass on one of my songs, but he said he couldn't improve on the bass line that was there. I said, 'Are you kidding? You could piss on the record and I'd make it my life.'" In the past, McCartney has notably collaborated with the likes of Rihanna, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Kanye West, Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, Pat Smear, and Dominic Fike, among others. Unfortunately for Osbourne, the collaboration between himself and McCartney never manifested, despite running into his fellow musician on multiple occasions over the years, and hoping that it would come to be. Ozzy Osbourne has officially bid farewell to the stage. On Saturday, Osbourne, 76, performed his final show with his Black Sabbath bandmates Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi, and Bill Ward at his Back to the Beginning farewell concert in Birmingham, England.